Let's talk about that wardrobe. Come on, you know the one. It's kind of an archive, maybe a bit of a guilt trip, just full of beautiful things you just don't wear anymore. Well, what if we could transform that space, turn that closet of what ifs into the actual launch pad for your very own secondhand business? Sound good? Let's get into it. Okay, this is it. This is the only question you need to ask yourself. Seriously. Stand in front of your wardrobe, pick up that dress, that blazer, those amazing jeans, and ask it out loud, would I buy you again today? You have to be brutally honest. This question, it unlocks everything. And that's the magic right there. That little moment of hesitation, that wobble where you think, well, maybe not. That's not a failure. That is opportunity knocking. That is the exact moment your side hustle is officially born.
Right, let's get practical. Step 1 is what we're going to call the wardrobe exhale. And look, this is not some stressful, high-pressure clear out. Think of it more as liberating your clothes and your space. You're about to curate your own past to help fund your future.
So grab a laundry basket, a box, whatever you've got, and just get started. As you ask that key question for each item, anything with a wobbly answer, it goes straight into the second chance pile. Just watch it grow. And remember, this is not a pile of rejects. This is your starting inventory. It's this amazing volcano of cotton and just pure optimism. Now for the really fun part, the photo shoot. And please, don't start worrying that you need a fancy studio or some expensive camera. You don't. Your home is about to become your creative space. And honestly, the tools you need are probably within arm's reach right now. Okay, let's break this down because it's so simple but makes all the difference. Natural light from a window, it's the most flattering light you can get, and it's free. It makes fabrics look incredible. A plain white sheet just creates a clean, professional background. Wiping your phone lens, so simple, but it's a total pro move. And that last one, lowering the exposure just a tiny bit, that ensures the colors your buyer sees are the actual colors they get. Simple, effective, and you're done. For this bit, you've got to think like a buyer. They can't touch the item, right? So your photos have to do all the work. Show them the front and back for the overall look. Get in really close to show off that lovely tweed texture or the shimmer on a sequin. Always, always show the brand label. It's a sign of quality. And most importantly, be honest about any little battle scars. A tiny mark, a bit of pilling. It's how you build trust, and trust is absolutely everything. All right, so you've got these gorgeous photos. Now you just need the words to match. A great listing isn't just a boring list of facts, it's a story. Think of it as a little meet-cute between the item and its next loving owner. I mean, just look at the difference here. It's night and day, isn't it? Worn once is so transactional, but describing how it danced through one garden wedding, well, that gives it a life, a history. It helps the buyer imagine themselves in it. You're not just selling a dress, you're selling the feeling of that dress. But remember, all that charm has to be paired with honesty. This quote right here, this is your golden rule. Be upfront about everything, the fabric, how it really fits, any little quirks. Being totally transparent from the start saves you a massive headache down the line, and, it builds you a fantastic reputation. Good karma is good business. And speaking of honesty, this is non-negotiable. We all know that UK sizing can be a total roulette wheel. A size 12 in one shop is a 14 in another. We've all been there. By providing these key measurements, you take all the guesswork out for your buyer. Just lay the garment flat, get a tape measure, and list these numbers. They will love you for it. Okay, the creative part is done and dusted. Now let's talk business. We've got our pictures, we've got our description, so it's time to put a price on it, get it online, and wait for that super satisfying sold notification. So here's a key idea to keep in mind right at the start. It's called velocity. Your first goal isn't to get the absolute top price for every single thing. It's about making sales, getting those positive reviews in, and just building momentum. Getting things moving will give you the confidence and the cash to keep going. So, how do you find that perfect price? You do a bit of detective work. Go onto Vinted or Depop, search for a similar item, but, and this is the absolute key, filter by sold listings. This shows you what people are actually paying. See what a perfect one went for, see what one with a little flaw sold for, and then price yours right in that sweet spot. Okay, deep breath. Before you hit that big, shiny publish button, just do a quick run-through of this checklist. You've got your 5 essential photos? Check. Given the description a quick proofread for typos? Check. triple-checked your measurements are in there, and you've set your shipping? If it's all ticks, you are ready to go. Go on. This is it. This is where all your hard work pays off. That first sale notification is such a thrill, but the journey isn't quite over. These final steps are just as important for building your little empire. Now, here's a simple little touch that makes a massive difference. Before you seal up that parcel, pop in a small, handwritten note just saying thank you. It's that little human connection in a digital world, and it's what turns a happy customer into a glowing 5-star reviewer. And those early reviews, they are pure gold. They're the seed money for your entire reputation. So after a few weeks, take a moment to look at your sales dashboard. It's not just a list of things you've sold. It's data. It's telling you a story. What sold really fast? What's been sitting there for a while? So in this example, blouses flew out the door, but maybe those mustard-colored items didn't. That's not a failure. It's brilliant market research. You're learning what your customers actually want. And there you have it. You've cleared out your space, you've given your beautiful clothes a new life, and you've put money back in your pocket. You've literally turned that old wardrobe guilt into a genuine asset. So the only question left is, what are you going to sell next?